All right, so you just got off the bike, Steven.
I did.
I want your first initial thoughts.
Fantastic. Revolutionary. I'm pretty excited about the future, and I wasn't for electric bikes. At first, I always thought, growing up with motorsports, I don't know, but I mean, everything's now starting to take that changing sands and changing tides.
I heard you say after you rode the Zero and you had to get back on your ice bike, you're kind of like, I heard a little grumble.
Yeah, not going to lie. I didn't expect it to be like that. I expected to get back on my bike and be like, yes, awesome, but I mean, it was peaceful, it was quiet, and normally I thought I'd hate that because I love the idea of just rocking out, but...
Yeah, we were at a stoplight on the way back and we were able to have a conversation
at the stoplight.
Electric car to electric bike.
What is this? How delightful. Look, there's an ice cream stand.
We're going to be visiting that after the shot.
Yeah. That's really where it hit gravity. That was like grounding. I was like, oh.
On a regular ice bike, what kind of work do you have to have done to your bike? I mean, I know there's oil changes, but what else?
Here you're not doing oil changes, or there's no transmission. It's all the little nuances of things that you'd have to go into tinkering with a bike that you don't have anymore. You've got a battery pack. It's literally wired to the wheel just to go.
Now, I know one of your biggest concerns about if you were ever going to switch to an electric bike was range, and I know that leading up to this latest model, I think their longest range bike was about 80 miles. Today we heard that the combined city highway range is about 132. Yep. Does that put your mind at rest? Is that a magic number for you, or does it have to still be a little higher before you'd be comfortable getting on an electric bike?
I think personally I'd still want something that does get a little more range, because just as myself as a rider, I like to go long distances. I like to go hide in the woods. If you're the type of person that's just commuting to work and it's not that far, I mean, if you've got a commute that's only 60 miles from you of suburbs to city, or if you're in the city, there's no other alternative. It doesn't make sense to do anything else. Wow, what's some power? That is instantaneous.
And then lastly, motorcyclists, they love that sound. They love the feeling of the rumble underneath them. Do you think you could ever get used to not having that with an electric bike?
I think for the extended drive that I just did, yeah, I enjoyed it, honestly. I can't get over the silence. That Bobcat is louder than me. I'm on bike. What the French toast is going on? I literally can't hear anything. Huh. I thought it wouldn't be something that I'd enjoy, but getting off the bike and going from A to B so quickly, yeah, I liked it.
You didn't seem to want to get off the bike.
No, I didn't. It is a lot of fun. That is flipping awesome. What the heck? And I don't know, there's just something to be said about the convenience and the ingenuity and the technology that we're able to just have something that can be powered like that. It's so obvious. Why haven't we started already transitioning things that way for our sustainable future in the first place? Yeah.
Thanks so much for going for a ride for us today.
No, man.
All right, so I want to thank Russ from Indian North Motorcycles. You guys were so nice to let us take a Zero out for a spin, but we're kind of here today to see your electric brands, which is the Zero. Tell me, you've got a lot of customers coming in to see probably all your bikes, but have you seen any difference over the past year or so with electric bikes?
The electric bike market has taken off unbelievably. Right now, I don't know if you guys watch MotoGP, but Colin Edwards, road racing champion, just took one out for a ride up in Texas at World Texas Speedway, and it was pretty cool to watch. And so we're seeing a lot more people interested in these bikes because of the economy. It's less than it's around a 1 cent per mile to maintain these, and the cost of them, and they're extremely quick. And a lot of more people are coming in, especially people that have Tesla or other kind of electric vehicles. We're seeing a lot of that right now. There's a lot more models now too, which is unbelievable. So we have way more models than we used to have. So now it's expanding to different markets of the motorcycle industry.
So when people come in, the prospective buyers, what are some of the frequent questions that you're getting about the electric bikes?
They like to know how far it goes. So that's really the biggest thing. And now they're up over the 200-mile mark. It's taking that part of the not want to, oh, geez, can I get to where I'm going? It's not even a question any longer.
Probably another question is worrying about how long it's going to take to charge, and it sounds like the newer Zero bikes have the ability to charge faster.
Right. This particular one behind you here has that to charge tank. So you can go 220 miles on that bike and charge it in less than 2 hours.
Wow, so that takes a lot of the range anxiety away from most people, I would think.
Exactly. Now there's so many more charging stations with all the vehicles that are out there today that it has a charge tank on it. So if you go to a rest area or to the beach, you're going to find these free charging stations, and you can plug your bike right in, which will cost you nothing.
That's so great. Again, I want to thank you, Russ, because you've been so nice to us to let us check out the Zero bike today. If you're anywhere in the New England area and you want to come check out a bike, talk to Russ. He's a nice guy. He's going to let you check out the bikes. He's got so much knowledge about it and so much to look at here at the dealership. So thank you again, Russ. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you subscribe and like, because we're going to do a lot more episodes like this, but we need to know if you like them or not. So stay tuned for more like this.